A Jeep is a workhorse made of metal and helpful in many situations, but is a Jeep mod fun to drive? Find out right here, right now. I had a friend who owned a Jeep. It was a sturdy machine made for working. You could throw any kind of terrain at it and it would gulp it up. It would not matter because, as I said, it was made for working. I never raced with that one, of course, but it was fun to drive and it was a very interesting experience. Let's see if the mod is as interesting an experience as driving a real-life Jeep. 62 years lie between this Jeep and the first Jeep. The first Jeep was built from 1941 on, and this may be a Rubicon from 2003. Maybe it's the 2013 version. I'm not sure because it doesn't say anywhere. And Jeeps have become slightly more comfortable in the meantime. Is this a convertible? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, you cannot change it in Assetto Corsa, so even if it is a convertible, you cannot drive it open. Pity. While from the outside in Assetto Corsa, this vehicle looks small. According to the data that I have found, the Rubicon is about 4 meters in length. And is there a motor in the motor? Ugh. If there is, it's so up the front that I cannot reach it through VR because my room ends here. And check the nice detail with the air intake up there. What is that hand doing there? It cannot decide itself. Oh well, the animation is not very well done, but it's only a minor detail. The motor sound doesn't sound right. In the Jeeps that I've driven, it did sound different. I don't know how to say it. More utilitarian, like these motors are made to function and not to sound nice. And there are no corollary sounds, so that's not a good idea either. The motor doesn't sound as if it belongs in here. And in fact, Content Manager tells me that the sound is from the Mercedes SLS AMG. This is clearly not a racing car. The brakes are very soft. The acceleration is, well, what you would expect from a Jeep. This is not an Aston Martin or a Lamborghini or something like that, so definitely not set up as a racing car. A thing I don't like at all is I can press the brakes completely, pedal to the metal, and I don't block the tires at all, and even a Jeep will block the tires if you deal with the brakes that way. Take care when downshifting, cause the motor doesn't like that. Be very careful that you don't go over the revs because the motor is gonna suffer. Another thing I don't like, I don't feel the way and the momentum that comes with it in this car, neither feel it nor see it. Is as if this vehicle would be mostly weightless and a Jeep weighs about 2 tons. With regards to the driving feeling and the reactions of the car, it doesn't matter if I press the throttle or the brakes completely down, nothing bad is gonna come out of that. This mod does not show a realistic driving feeling. The force feedback is not very good. Right now the tires were stuttering, they were at the edge of their grip and I didn't feel anything at all about it on the force feedback. Not good. Sometimes the AI makes stupid mistakes and hits the railing as if the measurements for this vehicle were not input correctly and the AI is working with wrong measurements. And check this scene, the white Jeep is gonna go almost through me, so the measurements are not correct in this mod. Man, Kunos should have built a dirt road of some kind. Well, I suppose they did not expect their simulation to be so popular that people would be making Jeeps and Hummers and whatever you throw at it, and of course they did not think about that. I know there are mods where you can drive through a big chunk of a city, but are there any mods for, I don't know, a forest or something like that? Do you know? Let me know. The reflection from the rear view mirrors is quite low. I would expect it to be a little bit higher and I have no way to change that. After testing this mod, I got the distinct feeling that this mod was not finished and most assuredly it was not polished. By that I don't mean the look. The vehicle looks good, I feel like in a Jeep, and from outside it also looks quite well, so no, it's not the look that is unpolished, is the rest. So for the look I give it 4 out of 5 eyes. I won't give any notes for the sound, as the sound was not developed for this mod. The sound seems very likely to come from somewhere else, so no notes for the sound. And with regards to the driving feeling, that one is disastrous. I don't feel like I'm driving a Jeep, I don't feel like I'm moving a Jeep around. The brakes don't react correctly, the throttle doesn't react correctly, the force feedback is almost non-existent. This mod does not feel like a Jeep at all. And let's not discuss how the AI works with this mod. For the driving feeling, I'm very sorry, but I won't give it more than 1 wheel out of 5. This mod looks good, but the rest is not good, which is a pity because I was looking forward to drive a Jeep. Oh well. Luckily, I have tons of other mods to drive and race around, as we have tons of videos to share the joy of sim racing. Check our channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, applaud by giving it a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to become part of the ever-growing family and be informed about new videos. And until the next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.